Yo guys, what's going on? Welcome back to another video on my channel. Now in today's video, guys, I'm going to be showing you a really good run defense you guys can run against some of the best shotgun runs in Madden 21 that it has to offer. I'm going to be showing this against a couple of different runs. I'm going to be running the runs I'm going to be showing you guys is going to be 45 quick base out of the Patriots gun trips tight end, which I've heard is one of the hardest to stop in the game. We're also going to do halfback base out of gun bunch, and then I'm going to show you guys halfback power out of Y off trips. Now I will leave a disclaimer. This is not a 100% run defense by any shape or story. Like, this is not going to be a 100% run defense that you guys can pretty much just plug and play. That's not going to be the point of this. The point of this is that this is going to be something that you could use to possibly, stop the run against multiple different, shotgun formations, but you also have to go and you have to practice this in practice mode. So I just want to stress that. Now, guys, quickly before we get in the video, Twitter is going to be down below, as well as my Discord server and the sign up for Discord. By the way, I'm starting a Madden Next Gen CFM on Xbox Series S or X. So if you guys want to go and join that, just join the Discord, or you can just go ahead and add me on Mr. Yo-Yo YT. And then I have a looking for group post if you guys want to go and get that. Also, and then games will be held on weekends. If you guys want to check out my two most recent videos, they are going to be in the top right screen right now. And if you guys want to join the channel, it's going to be $5 a month. You get access to full written out Madden guides, as well as shout outs and early previews of my videos. Now, shout outs are going to go to Nola G and Crystal. They did buy my Nickel 335 ebook and on my online store, which is redzonetips.ga. Link is going to be down below. Go ahead and go on the website, go to the schemes tab, and you should be able to find all the schemes I have posted. But guys, without further ado though, let's go ahead. Let's get straight into this video. Alright guys, so I just want to preface as well that I actually just got a new PC. So most of my files that is on my old PC are not on this one. So I'm sort of adjusting to life without my normal things, but honestly, this PC is amazing. It loads stuff up really quickly. I can now record in 1080p 60 FPS on my OBS, which is honestly insane. But anyway, guys, moving on here. So basically the play we're going to talk about is going to be nickel blitz out of nickel triple. Now, I am using the Chicago Bears defensive playbook to showcase this, but it's in a multitude of other defensive playbooks. I might leave it down in the description what playbooks they're in. But basically right here, what you want to do, big thing here, you want to go to your substitution menu. Now on next gen, you're going to press Y or triangle over the formation. It's going to bring you to this screen, or you can go ahead and on current gen, all you have to do is just press the RB button when you're hovering over the formation or you're in the place that they have, and then you'll be brought to this screen right here. What you want to do, make sure you have a safety at linebacker. So you see we have Ashton Davis. He is playing the middle linebacker spot. Just gives you more agility and overall just more speed and the ability to make better plays. Now, the play is going to be nickel blitz right here. Really, you don't have to make any coaching adjustments for this. It's just a very simple run defense that you guys can use. If you see that your opponent is running a lot out of shotgun formations, such as trip side end and bunch, you could use this to try to stop them. But guys, without further ado, let's go ahead. Let's move into the first run, which is going to be halfback quick base. All right, guys, my apologies. It's actually going to be 45 quick base. But anyway, moving on from that. So what we're going to do here, first thing we're going to do in this defense is we're going to press our entire defense, which is going to be winding down the left stick. You see that the cornerbacks are going to come down and whatnot. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to shade our coverage over the top, which is going to be winding up on the right stick. Basically, what that's going to do is that's going to make it harder for the receivers to beat the cornerbacks off the press and press coverage. So it's just going to make it overall easier. It's more of a safety blanket. Then the next thing we're going to do is you see that blitzing corner on the left side. We're going to man him up on the running back. So just double tap Y, press the Y button. That's the corner. Flick the right stick up for man coverage and press RB. That's the running back. Then this is going to allow you in turn to blitz your user player, which is going to be A and down the right stick. Now, what that's going to do is that's going to give you more agility and more speed on the field. I don't know why. It's just something with Madden, but it's going to give you that. Now, the next thing we're going to do, guys, is we're going to pinch our defensive line, which is going to be left on the D-pad down the left stick. And then finally, we are going to slant our offensive line outside, which is going to be left on the D-pad and up on the right stick. So basically, that is going to be the setup right here. You see that this is going to be the setup. So once again, press your defense, shade the coverage over the top, man up the blitzing corner on the running back, pinch your defensive line area, blitz your user, then pinch your defensive line, then slant your line outside. Now, what you're going to want to do is I personally like to play between the defensive tackle and the defensive end, so right about here with my user. And then what I'll do is I'll wait like a couple seconds, and then once the handoff happens, then I'll shoot the gap. So I'll show you guys what happens. So as you can see right here, we're going to shoot the gap. Now, unfortunately, we did not get through there due to the center being in the way. Sometimes that will happen, but most of the time you should get a pretty clean go at the running back, or at least you can engage with him when you're involved with that center. So just go right here. Here we go. Running back has snapped the ball, and you're seeing that guard's sort of coming over. He's sort of taking away, but essentially what this is doing here is, you know, in some situations you will go and you will put the running back into a box. He'll basically have defenders all around him, and it'll be very hard for him to get out of it. So you're gonna see right here, we're just gonna run this, and unfortunately, you know, we're not really taking the perimeter away right here, but I promise you guys this works. It's just it's on video, and EA does not really like me when it's on video. So here we go. Have the ball right here. We're just going to snap the ball. You're going to see we go right there, and you see that we were able to get a clean gap shoot. I don't know why my running back just stopped. I am using 2 controllers though, so maybe that could be an issue, but you're going to see right here once again, we're just going to wait a few seconds. We're going to shoot that gap, and you see that we're taking away one more blocker, and that will lead to the running back getting dropped. Now, in most situations when I tested this, I was dropping the running back for either a loss of yards or a gain of 1 or 2, and there was the occasional time where he would go and he would break out a massive run, you know, sort of like that, where he got like 5 yards. It's kind of tough because the left guard sort of kicks out and he's going to pick you up, or the right guard, excuse me. But this is a setup that could be very, very, you know, good for you in some situations. So you're going to see right here once again that the left guard is actually going to go on that linebacker, and you're seeing that we're able to stop him for a loss of yards. So the setup here, once again, pressure defense, shade your coverage over the top, put the blitzing corner, man him up on the running back, blitz your user, pinch your defensive line, and slant them outside. And we're actually going to line up right above this right side defensive player right here. You're going to see that, you know, we were very, very close to getting that. We were very, very close to getting the gap shoot right there. But basically just line up right above that right guard or the left guard, whatever that position is. I believe it's the right guard. So we're going to just line up right over him here. We're going to hike the ball. You're going to see that basically we're putting him in no box. He had to cut back inside, and he did get a few yards right there. But now, guys, we're going to test this against a gun bunch run known as halfback base. All right, guys, so now we're testing this here against halfback base. So we're just going to run this pretty, you know, we're going to run the same setup pretty much right here, and just line up right here, you know, right above the right guard. He's going to hike the ball. You're going to see that we're going to be able to, now I did run into one of my own players right there, but you saw that he's only getting about a 1-yard gain. So we're containing him pretty well on this play. So once again here, we're just going to run this very same setup right here. Make sure you're just in either this position or hovering above the right guard. I'm going to hover around above the right guard right here, but you're going to see that we're coming right there. You see we are able to make somewhat of a tackle, and then the defensive back, Bradley McDougall, is going to finish this off. I'm just going to run it one more time for you guys. But you're seeing that in some situations here, yes, he is breaking big runs. That can happen with almost any run defense. You know, no run defense is 100%. But in other situations, we're stopping him for either no gain or a loss of yardage. You're going to see right there. That was a perfect example. I just went with my user. I looped around, and I was able to shut down the run. But now, guys, we're going to move on to our last run of the video, which is going to be gun Y-off trips Pat's halfback power. All right, guys, so here's halfback power. So we're just going to press our defense, shade over the top. We're going to throw the blitzing corner into man coverage from the running back, pinch the defensive line, slant outside. Make sure also your user's blitzed. We're going to hover over the right guard. You're going to see right here that we're going to wait, and we actually go with the conservative tackle. And as you can see here, I mean, he really has no space up the middle. And when he tried to cut it to the outside, he got stuffed right there. We're just going to run it one more time right here just to showcase that this run defense really works. This is honestly a really good run defense. I kind of just found it out. I was actually labbing with one of the dudes in my Discord, and I found like, oh, this is actually not a terrible run D. But you're going to see once again, we're going to loop around, and we actually took off of the running back. Now, unfortunately, Josh Jacobs did break the tackle, but you saw that if he did not break that tackle, we would have dropped him for a loss of yards. But guys, hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, smash a like. Let's try to smash 5 likes. But guys, take care. But most importantly, stay classy.